Hi, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to do the update in my 2026 garden journal. Can't remember if I showed this or not, but these was the seeds I started back on March 11th, and out of those seeds, the only thing that grew was 5 of the basil seeds. So I have planted something else in a spot of those onions and chives. And here's the name tags that I filled out some of the information on when I did those. I used these puffy letters to stick on that page. Then these 2 pages are full of tons of information. This is what I did garden-wise on March the 20th. We started the layers in the hugel beds outside. Put good soil in the last 2 tubs. And then I did a little diagram here of what I planted. These were the onion sets that I put in the tubs, and the wooden tier planter onion sets again. And then I also, on the 20th, started 3 small plots of sunflower seeds, 3 seeds each of the Autumn Beauty, and 5 seeds of the Mammoth Russian sunflowers. So I got them wrote in here and how long they take for germination, so I can keep track if they germinate. This was garden-wise done on 3/21 when I planted lettuce, spinach, and more lettuce in my wooden tier planter outside, and how many days for them to germinate, how old the seeds was. I also started on the 22nd, I started some Napa cabbage seeds and Charleston cabbage seeds in the windowsill, and added more basil seeds to the ones that I previously planted. The cabbage seeds are in where the chives and the onion seeds didn't grow. Also on the 22nd, we built a platform for my table and chairs out in the garden area, so we can sit there and enjoy, watching the garden, just relaxing. These are the spinach and lettuce seed packets that we planted in the 3-tier planter, so I put them the empty packets there in the pocket. Also on the 22nd, I did my first tower vertical planter, and I did a top set of that is onion sets. The second round is chive and more onion seeds. The third level is radish seeds, and the 4th and 5th level are microgreens. And also along with them, I marked, how many days till germination and how old the seed was. And today I'm going to be adding the list of the seeds I started and have underneath the seed starting lamp on top of my refrigerator. These are just some of the seeds here that I got started this morning. So I'll be adding information of these. Writing it down. Whoop. And as I write them down, they'll have the, how many days to germinate and such on them. There's nothing so far on these 2 pages. I'm not sure I showed these ones or not, but these are like little tags, little notes. You kind of like information on about the garden. This is another little pocket with some notebook paper in to keep some information. And these are the 2 pages that I need to finish up here. I'll trim this piece of notebook paper off. This needs another coating of white gesso. But it's a work in progress as the garden grows, like I said. And today, like I said, I'm going to work here on 3/23 for the seeds that I started in my seed trays with the light. So I'm going to fill this out, and after I get it filled out, I'll show you another clip of it all filled out. Okay, I got written down 3/23/26. The seeds started on top of the fridge with a grow light. My lemon cucumber, there are 2020 seeds. How many days to germinate? Oregano seeds from 2026. Dill from 2023. Beefsteak tomatoes from 2023. And habanero peppers from 2021. I have written down how long it takes germination rate. So if they don't sprout then, you know, through the germination rate, then we'll plant something else. Like I said, I'm trying to use up older seeds just to, you know, see if they're any good. If not, then I get rid of them. But I pretty much filled this page out. This one I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet on it, so I switched over to the next page. Also continued from 3/23/26, and this is in the large seed tray. I did my summer squash yellow, my butterkin squash, my butternut squash, my zucchini, and my spaghetti squash. And those are all 2026 seeds, along with days for germination. My pickling cucumbers, also this year seeds. And then I did a few flowers. Most of my older flower seeds I'm just going to scatter on the ground as soon as I get my flower bed built. Nasturtiums from 2023. Shasta Daisy, 2023. Cosmos and Zinnias, 2022. And a cut flower mix from 2022, along with their germination days. And there I have extra room here, because I have this tag to write more information on, you know. I can say whether these germinated, how many I got, such and such. And then those are probably what, you know, I'll continue on these pages with these ones, what's germinated and what didn't germinate. But that's my latest update on my 2026 garden journal. If you like to follow me on my garden journal this year and my gardening in general, I have lots of videos on my channel. I'm also doing a series of growing in small spaces on Homestead. I have 2 parts up in that series already if you want to check on that. I have all kinds of homesteading related items on my channel. If you like this kind of videos and these sort of things, I'd really appreciate a like and subscribe as I try to build my channel up. And I appreciate you also taking some time today to watch this video and to watch any of my videos. And remember, spring is eventually going to get here. Western PA, it was 60-some degrees yesterday, and we just finished up a couple snow flurries about an hour ago here today. So, the weather can change by day, but spring is on its way. Again, like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video. Have a good day. Bye.